Okay. Should work. Show me your microwave. I'm outside. Also, paint shooter high. First in the stream. At least the first message that I can see. Cap, hello. Thank you so much. James, then go inside. I'm too far away from home. You know, it's a standard basic microwave. There's not much. James, I can see you. Hello. Happy birthday. No, not but. No buts today. Simple stream idea today. Just going to a cafe. Gonna have some coffee. Some cake. Carrot cake, I think. That's what I like the most. Chat with you guys if you wanna chat. And then end the stream. Simple. Birthday. No, it's not birthday. By the way, if the stream Fs, always let me know on message chat. I think the chat should always be active, but I can never be sure. So, old man is now older. Send me some of them carrot cakes. Oh, sure. If only you like them, you know, rotten. Just trying to cross the street right now. You had carrot cake? No. Trying to make sure I don't bump into anyone. Simple as that. Oh, there's some construction going on. What's the plan? Told you, right? We're gonna go to a cafe. We're gonna order coffee, some carrot cake. We're gonna talk. And then later on, digest whatever calories that we have consumed. Because I don't want to become an old fat man now. An old man, sure, I cannot stop time, but I can control my diet and exercise, right? Hello, Bonk, welcome. How are you doing? What's up? 1 minute. Let me see if the main app works or not for chat. Okay, it works. Nice. How are you doing, bro? Good? Alright. So, Bonk, since you have the most experience with aging over here, what advice do you have for me now that I have turned 27? Day off? Ooh, that's nice. And maybe even from others, youngsters' perspective. James has also been 27. Maybe James has some different perspective compared to Bonk. Of course, that is the most Bonk advice that I can get. Of course. Old, exactly, Cap. Maybe this is it. I should probably now disappear, you know? There are no old people on the internet anymore. It's only youngsters, right? I remember a time when I used to look at 27-year-olds and think like, oh my god, he's so old, like an uncle and all that stuff, you know? I think Cap might know what I'm talking about. 27 is young. Yeah, I mean, now I don't know, I don't feel like so young anymore, but I'm still young enough to, you know, do everything that I could in my early 20s also. So, I'm not sure. I don't know. I feel like too many years have gone to waste, I guess. I feel like that. When I was 20, I dated a 27. Oh, and how did that turn out? There's also the factor that, as you age, every year you age, time starts to, what do I say, run faster, or you perceive time as, running by faster. Because when you were 1 year old, your whole life, that's your whole life, 100%. When you're 2 years old, that 1 year was basically 50% of your life. 3 years old, 33.3%. You get the idea. So each consecutive year in your life feels like it's going by faster and faster. So like for Bong, 1 year feels like probably nothing, like it goes in an instant. For me, I still feel some sort of time perception going on. Exactly, Bong. You're not being logical with your statements. Yeah, but I think that's what I've read online about, the concept of like psychological concept of why you feel like, time goes by faster as you keep on aging. And, there's that feeling that at least in India, there's still like a strict sort of traditional sense that by my age, a lot of people get married. And I'm already starting to see, hear, like my parents were like, oh, so do you have any secret girlfriend that you want to talk about? When are you gonna get married and all that stuff? And I'm like, no, thank you, please. I'm a mess. I don't want to bring anyone else into that mess. How long do I have to wait before the booty show? Indefinitely. Today is gonna be pretty chill. We're gonna talk. If you wanna talk, you're free to do so. If you wanna just chill out, you can chill out. But yeah, I just want my coffee. Cappuccino, no, latte, not sure. Maybe cappuccino or latte, any one of them. Attended a marriage last week. Gonna attend one more. Oh my god. Oof. It's been a while since I've attended a marriage. The last time I attended a marriage was one of my colleagues got married. Just a sec. Is there a cat cafe in Lund? I wish, but no. Lund is not that big of a city, There is a cat cafe in Stockholm, for sure. I have seen some advertisements for a cat cafe based in Stockholm. So, yeah. Oh, come on. There's loads in
Koksu 5 gram, odlecieć sam w krainę zapomnienia. W głowie myśli mam, kiedy skończy się ten stan, gdy już nie będę sam. Bo wiedzie białym chleb, skończy się ten stan, gdy już nie będę sam. Bo wiedzie białym chleb.
Of course. Not one stream goes by without the Polish gout getting redeemed, Sure, go ahead. You can continue. Yeah, I was talking about the cat cafe was in Stockholm. I think I saw some advertisements about it a few months back in Instagram. Like Instagram is like very focused on local advertisements. So I tend to get a lot of advertisements in Sweden about Sweden in Swedish. But that kind of makes sense, I guess. It's so I can say it. Wait, James, you didn't know that? Oh, there's like a lot of. 1 minute, let me see if I can. Can I even? Yep. There's this political. If I don't know if you guys know, but Sweden's having elections soon. They're gonna vote on the 11th. So I guess this is the place where a lot of political campaigns are held, like political debate area basically. So that was one of the. I think it's Feminist Sweden or Feminist Lund. There's some feminist party basically, and I'm pretty sure there are more over here. I don't see any posters. There's one more over here. Formula One. No, it's F exclamation mark, basically. But yeah, I think like during daytime, there's like a lot of. I think each political party who is like conducting elections here, they basically put up a camp, and then people can go in and ask for their viewpoints on certain issues. So it's feels like a very how would I say, a calm way to do debates. Yo, Carol, hello, thank you. I am just gonna have some coffee, a cake, and talk with you guys, you know. Getting old, what does it mean, you know? What do you think? Do you think 27 is old, young? Mentally, I feel like, you know, I think that's it. The best years are over. Although it's not like the best years were best, you know. I feel like it could have been much, much better. But, yeah. There's always ups and downs. You keep learning stuff and you'll keep learning, I guess. That's life. Presbyterian. We're almost there at the cafe. Almost. 27 is the start of childhood. Oh my god. Why do they give children nowadays, you know, hard drinks? Why are we allowed to drink at the age of 27, huh? Rahat, hello. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Oh, there's a Subway over here. Do you guys like Subway? I used to love it. Now I'm not really sure. I mean, it's still fine, I would say. I like the concept of Subway. Let's call it that. Is the cafe open? Okay, it is open. I was concerned that maybe it's closed. Okay, let's see if I can record by myself. Try to go.
Hey.
Hey, yo, Rahat. Yo, thank you so much. I see. I don't know why the alert's not coming up, but I can see it. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna have some coffee and order and then come out. I do cappuccino med jävlemjölk. Cappuccino with oat milk. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Parrot cake. Yeah.
Still you have?
Yeah. Go ahead. Just need to pay. Yeah. Eller kan jag sitta här och can I record inside if I'm just recording myself?
Where are you from?
India.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, then I guess I can just keep you guys over here. Just to make sure you're not invading anyone's privacy. There we go. You can have a talk. Wait, where's the conversation going on? Managed to make 3 friends in Copenhagen. Are you doing anything special with them, like sports or just going out for drinks or anything? Oh wait, you don't. One minute, let me just show you guys what I have. This is what I got. This is the oat milk cappuccino, and this is carrot cake, my favorite. All right. Yeah. Yeah, should be fine. Like my cut? Thank you. Recently had a haircut because, you know, parents were coming over and I was like, I can't look like a jungle boy. Simple as that. Cheers, I guess. We do arts? Oh, come on. Wait, was it related to what you recently posted on Instagram? I think I saw the stories that you posted. Carrot cake is amazing, no doubt. Hey Angie, hello. Thank you so much. Just having my oat milk. This is oat milk, by the way. Because I'm lactose intolerant, I try out, you know, other variants. There's also lactose-free milk available, but I've seen that it doesn't go well with coffee. But oat milk goes really nice. You got your haircut yesterday, Cap? What does it look like? Like short hair, long? Did you go for a mohawk? Oh, come on, Rahat. Rahat, you do know that we, you know, Indians are likely to be lactose intolerant. It's just that we never find out until a doctor diagnoses us. Simple as that. Oh, Carla, hello. Thank you. Thank you. Just having coffee and chatting with you guys today. Like mine, but top is longer. Yeah. Let's see, did I miss out anyone? No. Ah. Good, good. Wow. Everyone seems like it's catching up. How, like, I think I was talking about it on Discord a bit earlier in the day. The last time I streamed was around mid-August, and then it was about Malmo Festival. And then my parents came and my family, my parents and my sister came, and then I was like, I was thinking about streaming in between the family vacation trip, but I was like, it's not like they're here every day, I don't want to take their time for granted. And streaming takes quite a while of time, setting up, do the actual stream itself, and yeah, and even like in general, even like I think Discord is fine as long as you use it like a chatting application. But if you're trying to be very active on Discord, then I feel like it was very unfair, or rather, I wanted to spend time with my family, so I kind of shifted the way I was using social media, really. Ollie, hello. Thank you, Ollie. I hope you have a great day also. I'm just having some coffee and cake. And, I just wanted to chill out. It's been so long since I've done a stream. So, and honestly speaking, I don't see myself streaming as frequently as I used to. But if I see any interesting events around, or if I just want to go out for a nice walk and have nothing else better to do, then I might just stream, The coffee's good. It's actually good. You're not on Twitch much anymore. Missed you all though. Angie, we also missed you. You can see, right? People are here talking to each other. That's quite nice. Bubonic. Hello. Bubonic. Yo. Are you doing well? I heard that you talked about taking a break, right? I don't know if it was just Discord break or if it's also Twitch break. I was just talking about taking a Twitch break for quite a while because of family vacation. Guys in chat, do you have any advice for me now that I'm now an old man, an old 27-year-old man? What is something that I should probably do this year? And please don't say marry, please no. Something small and actionable. And Ollie, it's carrot cake. It's a carrot cake. It's one of my favorite kind of cakes. Like, I feel like now chocolate feels a bit too excessive. Every time I do go for chocolate option, I feel like it's a bit excessive. So I tried different flavors, which is basically not chocolate and not vanilla. Basically non-traditional flavors. Still working? All right. VDS, thank you so much for joining in. I'm just having cake and coffee. How long are you working? Just keep doing stuff that young people do. So that means more TikToks. All right, all right. I'm gonna start posting more and more TikToks then. Hello, recharging. Bonjour, bonjour. Thank you so much. Thank you. Just celebrating with coffee and cake, I guess. Yes, Carla, I am old. Married will make you feel older for sure. Yeah, small and actionable items, you know. Wait, you have TikTok? Yeah, you added me on TikTok. James. How old is Papa? 27. I am 27 now. I swear, time flies by too quickly. I have an account, but it's an annoying app. I get that. It's definitely an annoying app for sure. Don't want to spend too much of your time there. If you're starting to get numb to that, that loud noise. I feel like whenever you open TikTok, it's very loud. So if you start getting used to it, I feel like your brain's dopamine centers are gonna get screwed up. Exactly. No, I can always have children, My kids will always be there. It doesn't matter how old they are, they will be my kids. Any bucket list? I do have like a traveling bucket list now. And that's also one of the reasons I want to focus more on going out travels. Like this winter, I'm hoping I can go to like Spain and Portugal. Yeah. But in general, like I have a general travel goal to travel around Europe and America and Canada and Japan and Australia. There's like a lot of places. All right. Yeah, you get it. You shouldn't really spend too much time on TikTok anyway.
Happy old day, Father. Reach our age celebration.
Thank you. Oh my God.
Happy old day, Father. Reach our age celebration.
Yes, happy old day. Indeed. Can we meet up in Spain? Sure. I don't know if you have any travel plans for Spain this winter. But if you do, hit me up. I'm always open to meet you guys, have some fun time, Like when I was traveling just this summer in Paris, I got to meet Recharging, I got to meet VDS. Very fun, both of you. Seriously. And if I had to do it again, I would. Absolutely. Malaga? Wait, what? I have no clue what you're talking about, James, but I thought I was one of a kind, I guess not. I would rather meet in Spain than in London. That kind of makes sense, right? I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of things to do in London anyways. And there's like a lot of London people over here. Or at least London people I know in general. So it's always nice. And also I want to go to UK also. Another one of the travel goals. So meeting Bonk soon. Wait, is Bonk also going? I don't have plans to go to US anytime soon though. Next year I'm trying to bring Bottlehead, Japanese streamers, to Europe. We should visit several European cities. If you want to meet us somewhere, sure, I would be down. And if you're like, let's say in Sweden or Copenhagen, like in Denmark, then there's a high chance that we could probably still do something. For next year, I mean, if we have plans for next year, let me know by like year end, I guess, year end or next year beginning, because I would have my own plans also. We want to sure that we can coordinate. guys like traveling in general, or I don't know? I feel like a lot of people would like to travel, but it's the financial aspect that always, creates a hindrance. So people don't travel as much. I love traveling, but I hate airports. Angie, this year I did not take any airplanes. I just went by trains all the way. You know about interrailing? That's what I did basically. Hey Sam, hello. Thank you so much. What up? How are you, bro? You're in New York, Jungle City. What's the first thing you observed when you visited New York? Was it the long, tall buildings? Were they up to expectations? Sometime between June and August. We don't know yet, and no itinerary yet. Yep, so basically summer months, right? Yep. Again, recharging. I am down for it if our plans match. Sure. Tall buildings and taller people. Wait, Sam, I always thought like you were like really tall. How tall are you? And how tall are you talking? Like everybody's so tall, really? We should also be favoring trains and buses. The only flights for them should be like Tokyo, Paris. Yeah, I mean, if you're like traveling within Europe, and if you're doing like a lot of countries within like continental Europe, Central Europe, Southern Europe, then sure, trains makes a lot of sense. But if you're like doing long distances, like let's say from London to Paris, then for me it just makes sense to take a flight. Even let's say if you're doing from like Stockholm to Paris, it makes sense to do flights. Like there's like a sort of a balance where you should probably start considering flights rather than trains. How tall do you think I am? Sam, I think you're like 5'10", 5'11", something like that. 5 feet 10 inches. I found it hard to work out north and south. It all looks the same. Sure, I guess some people find it difficult to figure out the difference between north and south. My sister still struggles with telling the time. I don't know why. Oh, you're 5'9". Well, you're close, right? I guessed 5'10". I was close. Yo, let's talk. Hello. Thank you. Thank you so much. I just finished some coffee and cake. But how are you doing? Let's talk. It's quite late over there, right? I walked half hour. Oh my god. That means you're very bad with directions and stuff. Is that it? Claudia says happy birthday. Thank you, Claudia. Is she also streaming? It's been a while since she has streamed also. Or maybe you're nearby. It's 11:30. The night is young. Let's talk. What do you feel about 27 years old? Too old? Too young? Just the lagom amount of age? She deleted the app? I mean, I feel like a lot of people started Twitch during the lockdown time, and now that there are no lockdown restrictions, there are no restrictions, everyone can go anywhere, people have started moving away from Twitch because think about it this way: Twitch is like a very long time consuming content creation platform. You know, the big streamers, they stream for like what, 5 hours, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some go even crazy up to like 8 hours. I think XQC does like 10, 12 hours of streams. It is just crazy if you think about it. 27, and do not delete Twitch. No, I don't think I'll delete Twitch at all. It's just that my relationship with Twitch will be a more balanced approach, more, you know, I think it'll be more like if there's something that I really want to show it live, or oh wait, Tarmo, hello, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I think I recognize your name from L Streams, if I'm not mistaken. Everybody's so polite here, but first dude I talked to taxi. Yeah, I mean, New York taxi is kind of like known to be not so good. If you took, especially if you took like the yellow cabs. But then again, I have no clue. Like, I know that in New York, like getting the taxi medallion is in itself like a scam. So that's why people get overcharged, because like they spent a lot of money getting that taxi license anyway, the yellow cab taxi license. Oh, come on, let's talk. That's disgusting. What's the link? Sam. I think exclamation OnlyFans might. Oh my god. I'm not even sure if I kept that as a joke. I know the link exists as a joke. I don't know if the command exists as a joke. Scared to go outside? Too much social energy needed for intro. Oh, Sam, but America is amazing when it comes to I feel like in general Americans are kind of extroverted, so it should not be a big challenge to form friends. You know, you think about it, now you have moved to a new country, you have to form new social connections. So what better? I think like America is probably one of the best places where you can form such social connections, really. Okay, thank you so much, Angie. It was nice to have you drop by, and we'll see each other, I guess. Maybe Valorant sessions, who knows. Exclamation, no, it's not working, I guess. What do you mean there are a lot of introverts already? You'll get used to it, and I guess you should learn social. Yeah, I mean, Sam, don't worry too much. Like, it's just what? 2 days since you've been in New York? Maybe that initial shock might be a bit too much, you know, to take in. I think after like a week or a month, you know, you'll get used to things. Then you won't feel as anxious about probably talking to new people, you know, hanging out. So, yeah. One most important thing, never forget our sanskar. Of course, the Bharatiya sanskar. You know what I still miss after like 2 years living here? Good mangoes. Good mangoes are so hard to come by. I haven't had good I did have a good mango, but it was like the most overpriced mango. Like I think I got some sort of a canned mango, and yeah, it was like really, really, really overpriced. And also bidets, you know. If you want to wash your butts, bidet is the way to go. Tissue papers is just inadequate. Simple as that. family not bring any over? James, it's the season is over. And also, you can't bring mangoes over flights. You can't do that. It'll get rotten in no time. Like, think about it logically. I think like the flights from here to India take about what? 14 hours collectively. And this is just the flight time I'm talking about. 12 to 14 hours, somewhere between that. Mangoes is life, I know, right? Mangoes are amazing. The best fruit. But I swear I miss it so much. They have a lot of berries over here. I still haven't gotten used to berries, like eating berries as is. Maybe once I mash berries for juice, pulp, something like that, then it is. Then it's easier for me to eat them, basically. Or I would 12 hours. Yeah. What do you mean? Huh? Have you been on flights longer than 12 hours? I know for sure that Sam has been on, like the flights to New York was probably very long. Sam, the New York flight, was it a direct flight or did you stop in like did you have some sort of a layover in, I think a very common layovers are in Heathrow, you know, UK. Are you getting a birthday cake? I do have a birthday cake at home, but I just got a carrot cake that you just saw that I had. It was it was a non-stop flight. All right. Done. Welcome. Are you back at home or are you just on your way back home? Yes. But it was like 19 hours. 19 hours isn't that bad when it comes to flight times, direct flight. No, okay, it is bad. I feel like I would need a break. I can't do like non-stop 19 hours. No, that's a bit too much. I need to stretch out, you know. You're working from home today. All right, so you're already ready to work. You had 2 hours flight at most, bro. I've been on longer flights in India itself. Like I've been from like Delhi to what's that? Port Blair? Yeah, Port Blair. The islands, you know. And that was like there's a stop in between. But the collective flight time was, I think, like 3.5 hours, if I'm not mistaken. That's probably one of the longest flights that you can go to. Yeah, Port Blair. Yeah. You're working from home today. All right. So, VDS, when you work at home, are you like dressed professionally up here and casually down there? Becoming an old man? Yes. I know, VDS. I know all too well. But I used to travel by flights a lot in India, especially like since my university was in another city. It was in Hyderabad, so I had to like fly from there. What did you redeem? Wait, I have no clue. What did you redeem? All right. I can't see the redeems here. I'm sorry. Oh my God. All day, never turn the cam on. You never turn the cam on. I'm in the equivalent of pajamas, white tees, and sport shorts in summer, sweatpants in winter. It's glitched. I'm not sure. It's like James, I told you, right? The last time I streamed was like what, 12th August? I have no clue if the redeems work as intended or not. I know that the sound redeems will work probably.
Mam koksu 5 gram, odlecieć sam w krainę zapomnienia. W głowie myśli mam, kiedy skończy się ten stan, gdy już nie będę sam. Powiedzie białe.
Come on, guys, please. Can't hear you? Yeah, because the music's too loud. Still learning the song? You will learn it one day. You're looking? Okay, Sam. But yeah, I mean, I get it. A lot of people would feel, anxious when they first move to a new country. For me, it was more like fear, I would say. And I was very reserved, for sure. But yeah, let's see. Yo, Ixie is here. Hello. Hey, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining in, and thank you. Ixie, I'm now an old man. Old man. तुम जियो हजारों साल बार बार ये दिन आए बार बार दिल ये आए तुम जियो हजारों साल Happy birthday. Oh my god, that song. Why is that in my head? How do you guys like celebrate your birthdays nowadays? Like yesterday I celebrated with my family, but it was mainly just we went to a nearby city during the morning, and in the evening for dinner we went to a restaurant. You don't? Not even with your family? Nothing? No special dinner? No? Hey, Pika, hello. Thank you. Please record an Indian version of Polish cow. An Indian version of Polish cow. Jeez, that would be difficult to do, but... And also, I am horrible at singing. Do you really want me to sing? I can probably do the translation, but someone else should probably sing, Pika. Don't, not here. How come we didn't get selfies? Unfair. Because you didn't want to join Gen Z apps, right? So... How many here are from India? I think Let's Talk, Sam, at least. How old are we talking here? Ixie, I am 27 now. 27, too many damn years old. Yeah, so I think at least, going out for dinner with your family or friends, anyone, would be nice, I think last year I didn't really get to celebrate it much. I think I celebrated with like 2 friends over here. We went out for lunch, yeah. Old, yes, I am old. You're just 1 year older than me, not that old, we're still young. Yes, we gotta keep telling ourselves we are young, If you tell yourself you're old, you'll start acting old. If you think you're young, you will be young, mentally. Forever young, exactly, forever 21. I think I'm the youngest here after Sam, Ixie and James. Probably. We don't know how many people are lurking who might be younger than you, but yes, among the chatters, you're probably the youngest. I mean, I look... How old are you though? You said you're just in uni, right? So I'm guessing 18, 19? Even Sam is young. Sam is also quite young. He's like 18 or 19, something like that. Let's Talk is a baby. I mean, just sweet little baby. Come on. I never said I was in uni. What the hell? You're not? I mean, I did see your picture in Discord. You did look like any other uni kid, yeah, to be fair. Let's Talk is in middle school or no, you're in school. All right. So yes, then probably Let's Talk is probably the youngest. No, wait, Cap Fox. Who knows? It's probably a tie between Cap and Let's Talk then. You're 25. Oh, get out of here. Get out. I think Cap is probably the youngest unless Infant joins us. Then he will always be the youngest. It doesn't matter what year it is, Infant will always be the youngest. Got job at Google. Wow. Badhiya. Okay, not in Google, but I have a job. No, Cap is baby. Nah, I was born in 90. I'm gonna call Cap on that. Bonk, I'm gonna call Cap on that. I know that you try to fool people with your... It's actually a very good way to, make mentally people think that you're young. The selection of usernames is very important. I always wanted to be a lawyer. Well, good for you. You have VDS over here who can probably give you some tips. It says 99. Yeah, exactly. It has to be, because people obviously choose usernames based on facts about themselves, obviously. So Cap Fox was born in 2013, which makes him about what, 7, 8, 9 years old. You're way too young for Twitch, so you're gonna get kicked out of this platform soon. And Let's Talk was born in 2012, again very young. He's gonna get kicked out. Sent a snap. Let's see. I'm trying to not lose track of chat right now, but I can have a look at it later. I don't know how many people really like in India. I don't know anyone who uses Snapchat as a serious chatting app, because in India it's all about WhatsApp. But here, I have not seen people use WhatsApp. They are all about Facebook Messenger or Snapchat, which was very weird for me, because Facebook is like a dying platform for me. It's the first 2 digits. I was actually born in 1300. Oh my god. Oh my god. Cap, did you drink from the fountain of eternal youth? Insta FB is more popular. No, Facebook is not popular in... Facebook is popular among the older generation in India. Like, my parents' generation, basically. Nepalis are rich. There's a market to milk them. Let me know also, or I could also get some of that sweet cash. I could probably use some cash for... That's fine. just have to hack into his computer to find out what he really does. Oh yeah, copyright music in the background. Although it feels like it's like looped, so nothing really interesting going on. I have a feeling that I don't know if the video and audio is synced. I'm sorry. Did you enjoy a family vacation? Yes, of course. Of course, of course. We went to so family vacation. Where all did we go? So first we went to Hamburg. Personally, I didn't like Hamburg that much. It felt very downtrodden in a way. Then we went to Berlin again, but this time, with family. And then we went to Oslo, then we went to Gothenburg, and then back to Lund. But we also visited Landskrona, one of the nearby towns, and Malmö. And my parents also visited, my family, except me, also visited Copenhagen. Yep. Yo, Kana, hello. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. You gotta eat now. All right, James. See you. But I do like to. I feel like there's many more spots in Sweden and Nordics in general that I want to visit, but I think I'll put hold on that plans now, because right now my main focus is on Spain and Portugal for winter, because I need to escape the dreaded winter over here for some days. Otherwise I will go mad. I will literally go mad. Swedish Lapland, yeah, I mean that's also a good spot, good spot. And I want to do some recordings of whatever places I go to with a decent enough camera quality that I don't need to fool around. That's my main thing. Going out with people this week. So Kana, I celebrated my birthday with family yesterday itself because we had the full day. So, I mean, I am, just hanging out with people in general. So, it's like, let's say, in office, I think day after tomorrow, I'll be having coffee with one of my colleagues whom I met through a hike, who happened to be, in my company. So, we both talk about gaming or anything, He's from Latvia. So we talk about Latvia, Sweden, India, cultural stuff. When will you show us a microwave? Paint shooter. I will send a photograph of my microwave in my Discord, okay? I'll tag you over there. Is that a good enough compromise? Come to England, it'll be wet, but there won't be any snow, and it will be quite warmer. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. I do want to go to UK next year. There's like a lot of people I know who live in UK, like both from Twitch, Discord people and IRL people. But UK requires some sort of a special visa. It's not in Schengen country, so I have to look into, like I'll have to do a bit of research basically. At least you have people on stream to give you company. Unlike my birthday, it was basically me celebrating alone. let's talk. Are you living away? I'm guessing you're probably living away from your parents. How often do you get to like meet your family? Is your friend okay? I heard Latvia is going to reinstate a military draft because of Russia. I mean, he lives here. His family lives here. He is originally from Latvia, but he lives here in Sweden for years now. So it's like he knows Swedish basically, and he's lived here long enough to kind of integrate in a way over here. So it's a bit different in his case. Last I saw 2 hours ago. Oh my god, you have to watch them constantly. I mean, some people don't do well with distances when it comes to, family. Some people just love to be near family. Me personally, I have lived with my family. Like my previous job before I went to Sweden, I was actually working from like my home was close enough to where I worked. So I kind of like saved up a lot on rent by just living at home. And I think I've lived long enough with my parents and my sister that I don't feel the need to be with them full time. So that should be fine. But in the UK, during winter, do you not get snow at all? Because I felt like UK is quite not enough that you will get snow. Probably in Scotland is like the uppermost, right? So probably in Scotland you'll get some snow. What was your job before moving to India? If you want to say, I mean, it's in the same, engineering. I'm still doing engineering. You're trapped in some ads. Sorry, no worries. Yeah, I don't know kind of how much you heard, but basically my Latvian friend is basically Swedish. He's been here for like ages now, so it doesn't really affect him. His family's moved from Latvia to Sweden long ago. Isn't Scotland drier than the rest of UK? Probably is. We get snow, but it usually lasts for a week, then goes. It'll come back and go again. Yeah, I feel like, even with global warming, I have a feeling that cycles of, snow and no snow is gonna be more and more frequent. But we have had many years where there is no snow. But I feel like, a lot of and warmer. Like right now, and going in China, heat wave. I feel like if some of the water got transported from Pakistan to China, it will balance things out, but that's not how nature works. Haven't had any proper snow in years. Did it used to like snow every year in Paris? What I was hearing, and I don't know if it's true, but if you set foot in Latvia, they'll look at the list, say you haven't served, then boom, drafted. That was from a TikTok. Yeah, I don't think I would consider TikTok as like a very reliable source of information, but there may be some truth to it. But I feel like that's something worthwhile investigating into. I could ask him really. If he knows about it, he could give me some information. I'm going insane. Chill, bro. You will get the microwave picture. Okay? You'll get those sexy microwave pics. Alright, let's talk. Thank you so much. So I feel like in Paris it used to snow, because if you think about it, in all French movies and Paris is always depicted as there's some snow going on over there. Let's talk on this way. What? Kana, he asked you, do you know any British? No, Kana, I did not ask that. Let's talk in EDS meetup. Wait, how do I do the fog thing? That's a fog face. Movies are not reliable weather data. Well, that's true, but movies are based on some reality, right? There's some reality to it. Paint shooter, this is not I don't know what anime lyrics you're referring to, but cool, I guess. I feel like it snowed more before when I was a kid, but it might just be perception. No, I feel like it is probably true. Probably it is true. The temperatures have changed so much. The river, Thames River in London used to freeze to the point people could ice skate on it. Whoa. And when was it that, they couldn't do it anymore? Because if you think about it, during the Industrial Revolution, London was so polluted that I'm pretty sure it was quite warm over there. There is no chance in hell that Thames River could be frozen at that time. There must have been some time period where that might probably have been true and now it's not true again. Like in Sweden, I think if you go north enough, you will guaranteed get snow. But I'm like in Skåne, it's so close to continental Europe, you don't get as much snow over here. Thinking about the 1800s, okay, that's like really long. Did you see that Rishi lost? Oh yeah, the UK. I mean, there's some elections going on in UK. I don't know what kind of election. Maybe it's just presidential candidate. No Indian PM. I mean, he is not really the best candidate anyway, from what I've read. So, last time was 1963. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really following much of UK politics. All I know is like there's a lot of union strikes going on, or they were going on during the summer. And it's kind of justified if you think about it. Like, if you see their working conditions and then the pay that they get, yeah, definitely they should strike for some better working conditions at least. Forgetting about reverting this thermostat? What do you mean? But here in Sweden, we're gonna have elections soon, like on 11th September. They're gonna have the municipal, regional, which is equivalent to state in India, and then the national elections. Like, all three choices will be made in the same day on 11th September. And hence, when you go out in the streets, you'll see a lot of political ads, going on. It's quite funny. Like, I feel like election season is still not as bad compared to India. In India, it's like very emotionally charged, and I feel like there's like more at like people kind of feel more emotional and extreme towards which party to support, which ones not to. Debates can get quite heated, It's like a sludge fest, basically. I guess they don't fix roads before elections there. No. Look, Cap, when it comes to infrastructure, Sweden is amazing. Like you will be blown away like how well maintained the infrastructure is. At least I'm talking about cities. Although, like in Stockholm, I'm hearing and seeing some reports of because there's not a lot of people there who can maintain the infrastructure. There have been some lapses in the maintenance, but in general, it's really good, really, really good. But when I went to Norway in Oslo, we had a taxi driver. Funny story, the taxi driver was Afghan and he knew Hindi, the Indian language, Hindi, and he learnt it solely from Bollywood movies. Like, he was such a big fan of Bollywood movies that he learnt Hindi from the movies alone. And the only way we figured out that he knew Hindi was because he was listening to a Hindi song. And before that, then he could not speak English that well, so he was speaking Norwegian. And obviously, in my family, I can understand a bit of Norwegian, so I was trying to speak in Swedish, and he was responding in Norwegian, and we were trying to make things work until we sat down in the car. Oh, can you guess what car we sat down in? No prizes for the correct guess, but it's a very obvious guess. So we sat down in the car and then started driving to my hotel. And then he was listening to Hindi music and I was like, Hindi bol sakte ho? And he was like, हाँ बिल्कुल. And then basically my parents were like overjoyed because now they can, like my father, he loves to talk to people. He'll talk to random people if he can. So basically his long conversation with the taxi driver started. And my mom and dad, they were interested to know about his background. How did he end up in Norway? How did he learn Hindi music? So it's quite funny, like how I found an Indian connection through an unexpected source in Norway. Did you understand the Norwegians? Yes, I did. Like I went to some like I could get by. Let's say I could get by. Like I could understand. Oh my God, it's grinding now. Okay, Khana, I'm reading a long one. Okay, so our system is dumb and messed up. Wait, let me just put back the plates. We'll go out for a while. All right, it's becoming a bit louder in there. Oh. Oof. All right. Much better. So our system is dumb and it's messed up. So when we vote in general election, we are voting for the political party into power, not the person technically. So Boris Johnson stepped down, but the Conservatives no longer leads the Conservative Party to pick up the next leader, who will automatically become the next UK democratically elected. Every time this happens, there are unpopular figures are low, they hold on to power for too long, and then it sounds like India basically. That sounds exactly like India. You don't elect the prime minister, you elect the political party into power, and that's the system I was used to also. And a Tesla, yes, it was a Tesla indeed. The taxi was indeed a Tesla, and we wanted a Tesla taxi only because we have never been in a Tesla. So it's like I wanted the Tesla experience, wanted to see what the hype was about. Ambassador. No, not the ambassador. I mean, it's the same system because, yeah, India took a lot of baggage from the British, screwed up a lot of different systems, kind of screwed up. But we still take it because, I don't know, it was just transition and then we never bothered. So, yeah. It's bonding, meeting someone with common roots elsewhere. Oh, definitely, Cap. I mean, like it was so unexpected that he would be able to speak Hindi well enough. Like think about it this way. Like he only watched Bollywood movies so much to the point that he could understand the words and he could form sentences well enough, like very few grammatical mistakes. So I was like blown away. Like if that's how he learned Hindi, then I'm blown away. And that's what I want to do also for Swedish, like consume enough content that I get used to Swedish. I can like say Swedish well enough. It works definitely. I mean, it depends. Like you can in a country and still take your example. Come to Norway, immersion is different. You can and let's walk a bit towards the center, I guess. Where do I want to walk towards? That's what I'm thinking. Over here it's very, 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 very dark. Let's walk towards the center. But my VPN stopped working. I mean, why do you need VPN? Can't you access Norwegian content anyways? I don't think it should be geo-restricted. I think like put in more effort, just a bit more effort. I should be able to learn Swedish in like 2 years, but yeah, it's just that I feel not that motivated enough for quite a long while at the moment to learn Swedish actively. At least I'm happy that now I have Swedish conversation and contribute to it, like not feel like my mind isn't blanking out, I don't know what's going on. So not on the it's I mean, get stuck up about the sources. As long as you can find a way to access content, that should be fine. Although I can understand that some content is like mentally stimulating, is like interesting enough to watch, and then that would like motivate you to learn the language. Like I don't think I would enjoy watching some Swedish them because I don't watch those kind of shows in general. So dark, interesting. No. Wanna get mugged, Wanna get mugged, might as well be live streamed so that we capture the mugger's face and then we can report them to the police. Okay, you guys, if you can't see, a lot of different frames, but they all look like they're kids. They're for kids. It's very basic over here. The ones at the back, they're basically. I mean, the cost just that was the easy. Sure, and if you guys are interested to know, oh my god, this is the short. Come on. All right, fine. They don't want to show us housing prices. You need new ones, right? Glasses? I mean, I have doctor's appointments. If you remember, problem, and it's basically like a long-term kind of thing. So, yeah, it's just like a follow-up checkup, you know. Oh, here we go. More housing prices. 8.5 million kroners. Jeez. A villa, 4 rooms, 130 square meters for 2.895 million kroners. Anyone with those house prices in Sweden? Exactly. These are all the house prices over here. 4 rooms. Ooh, but the total area is big. Here we have 14.5 million kroner, 8 room, 6 room. These are like really big houses. Like, I don't think I would ever be able to, like, come to think of it, do you want to live like in a large house, or would you prefer living in a smaller house which is more in proportion with your family size? 2.8 million kronas is not too bad, no? That's like 285,000 euros. Yeah, you could say that. But it also depends on salaries, right? But then there's also like, obviously, they're not gonna buy it in cash. There's some minimum cash that you need to have in hand in order to buy apartments in Sweden. About 10 to 15%, and that too, these prices that you see, they are just the starting price. If someone starts to bid on it, and also there's gonna be some charges on top of it, so it's not just gonna be 2.8 million, it's probably gonna become 3 million, I guess. How much do you blow in a month? I think VDS can buy a lot of houses here if he wants to. Simple as that. Oh, so I get this is focus. Can it focus? I guess the light is just too bright for this shitty cam. But this is a second-hand store. I got a lot of furniture when I first came to Sweden, came to Lund, you know. Like, buying furniture second-hand is very, very economical. Having space is nice, but I'm not sure how much space I need. Like, I feel like if there's like too much space, at least I am more of a minimalist, so I feel like I would be wasting space. Like, I don't want to use space just for the sake of using space, you know. I want each space to have some purpose, and it shouldn't be too specialized of a purpose. So maybe like one and a half room per person, basically, or 2 rooms per person. That's about it. But then again, you're overestimating my wealth. You could buy a 2. Really? In Paris? Bruh. It has to be like in like way out in the outskirts of Paris. For sure. And London, just forget about it. So yeah, this is talking about the vote that's gonna happen on the 11th September. We have the national, region, and communal elections. Yeah, but again, you have to think about the area. You have to think about what's like the average salaries in that area. Like, if you think about like Stockholm, the salaries are high because everything over there is expensive. Then I went to Oslo. Oh my god, so expensive. It was like, Oslo is basically Stockholm, but really expensive, even for general stuff. I was like, how? Like, unless I'm having like, you know, Norwegian salaries, There's no way I can spend that much over there. So I think like even my family, like for tourism purpose, they just enjoyed Sweden more because it was still like the prices were still something like within the realm of reality that they could spend. Isn't it overkill for how less populated Sweden is? Like the household. No, but Cap, you have to think about like right now, like I'm pretty sure you have like an Indian mindset of like what an population density is supposed to be. Like most Indian cities are overly densely populated. So ooh, look at that recording. Look at this recorder over here. You see that? Nice. A lot of old electro. Old and new, I think. Nice. Mostly land cost. True. I mean, it takes into factor a lot of things. Land cost, housing cost. You know, building houses is not cheap over here. In fact, it's very expensive because procurement of materials is expensive. Getting the environmental clearance is expensive. Like there's like definitely a higher standard for Swedish houses compared to like Indian houses. So you can be assured that at least the quality of house would be good. I've had such hard time converting what I was spending into pounds. Like my brain couldn't do it, so I kept receipts and checked occasionally. Was this okay back in Norway? You're talking about your trip to. Were you in? I'm guessing you're referring to here. I think it was us. Yeah. It's getting darker and darker. It's getting so dark over here. Yep, on your trip to Norway. Yeah. And how do you feel about the prices? The Norwegian prices? I'm guessing Trondheim is still expensive, but not as expensive as Oslo. Oslo is just stupid expensive. Let's go towards the train station, I guess. You're back. Welcome back, James. Welcome back. We are exploring the dark alleys. No, it's just going through the central street. I don't want to get mugged. I do think the shops here close way too early. But then again, I feel like that's a more Indian perspective on what the shop timings are supposed to be. You can see you in banking app. What? Ooh, like I remember my family, we had lunch at some fancy restaurant place, and the cheapest dish that they had was about 150 Norwegian kroner, mind you. 150 Norwegian kroner, and then you know what it turned out to be? 150 Norwegian kroners, Italian restaurant. It just turned out to be bread with some chopped tomatoes, chopped and cooked tomatoes in some way, and it was so disappointing. I mean, my sister got it, it was so disappointing. She ended up eating some portions of ours also, understandably. It's a scam. Oh, I'm telling you, it was a scam. Those prices, holy shit, so expensive. But kind of like what I expect to pay in London. Are you serious? London is that expensive? Like, I could feel that things were expensive in Paris a bit, just a bit, not too much. Berlin was also expensive, but I think it was all fine until I went to Oslo, and then I could feel that pinch in the pocket. Yeah, Paris is a bit expensive, and Berlin is a bit expensive, but Oslo was just another level. Simple as that. Maybe when I visit London, I'll find out how bad it is. And our favorite Domino's pizza is over there. I don't know if it's visible from this city camera. It's the nuke alarm, exactly. Oh my god, run. Run. Oh well, if I die, I'll die screaming, you know. And think about it, we would get the best clip. Imagine if the nuke drops from the sky and then we were able to capture. See, that's the nuke. No, but it's basically the church over here. So I think just researching a bit about general prices before you go to a city kind of like softens the blow, and then you can adjust your expectations about how much you're gonna spend in a city accordingly. I think it's quite important to do that. Oh. This is one of my favorite falafel places over here. Oh my god, it's starting to become more and more windy over here. What's the weather? Exclamation weather. I'm gonna try. Exclamation weather. 14. It's 14 Celsius. Okay, it's starting to get cold for sure. And I only have like a thin autumn jacket really. Not too bad. I mean, it's starting to get cold, right? 14 is basically starting to get cold. Like for my parents, this was like winter weather, start of winter weather basically. Started putting on winter jackets, like thicker winter jackets. And there's like a sort of stereotype where Bengalis, especially the older generation, do much more. So we tend to, you know, wrap up even more just to protect ourselves from the cold, even if it's like not that cold. Like it's 20 degrees here. Could you do exclamation weather Paris? Window is blowing from my good info. Exactly. Okay, so I went to a place called Superhero. Cost 160 is about 14 to 17. A beer which is like 584. Oh wait, it's 17 euro and 14 pound. Okay, 6.97 €, which is only a bit higher than what I'm currently paying in a city like Manchester or London. Okay, so you are kind of used to high prices then. Oof. It is slightly cheaper in my area because it's rural, but it's not too bad. Then I think when I visit London, I should probably adjust my expectations accordingly. I probably should do that. Yeah, I feel like, you know, capital, but should probably spend a more time in the countryside, because you can easily spend more time, you know, you can spend more basically. Your money has more power in the countryside, exploring the countryside rather than going to the city center and, you know, blowing your money away on substandard things, which you won't find interesting anyway. Also, it's probably a lot more expensive though. Could be. I mean, I only have like one data set in my mind, and that is Oslo. I haven't been to other Norwegian cities, you know, and spent enough time over there to tell, that this is like this % more expensive than that. Viking crystal. Ooh, it's like a lot of handcart stuff over here. Nice. Do you live like a king back in India? No. I mean, I can tell that, you know, Indian salaries are very like, it's very uneven. So some people have a lot of purchasing power, some people don't have purchasing power at all. And it purely depends on what you end up working with. Some professions pay a lot, some professions don't. But in the Nordics, the salaries are really flat across different professions. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm middle class at all. Saying that I'm middle class is definitely going to be disingenuous. So I will, how would I say? But obviously not like rich enough to be able to live comfortably anywhere. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be transparent, you know, like I feel like people who are very disingenuous and say that, you know, it was just my hard work that helped me end up where I am today is a very disingenuous message to tell to others, you know, because they look up to you. I don't know if anyone even looks up to me, but I know a lot of other public figures who say that, oh, only hard work pays off and all that, which is kind of like bullshit. If hard work paid off, then a lot of other different people would be at the top, but that's not the case. So what pays off is obviously hard work, but you also have to be quite smart in knowing where to work hard at, and luck plays a big role for sure. And you know, it's just that different people are dealt different cards, sorry, and we just want to make the most of what we have. And the real, you know, rags to riches story happens so rarely that when it happens, you can bet that a lot of it also boiled down to luck also, because I'm pretty sure a lot of different people in that same situation might have done the same things, but it just didn't end up the way that they wanted, you know. My relatability factor with you crushed. Look, Cap, speaking better English than majority in UK. I mean, to be fair, the Brits don't really know how to speak English. The UK English, especially England's English, turned out to be really like there's like a lot of different slangs now in the UK that are not directly, like, you can't just understand the context behind the word because it has taken a new meaning in the UK, you know. Taylor Swift's parents are investment bankers who bought a farm in Nashville. So make her country credentials more. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Okay, let's take the classic example. Bill Gates, the billionaire. I think his father's like a banker again, and he had enough capital that he could buy some computers. So he has that privilege of getting that education with computers at an early age. He had the privilege of not feeling like he had to complete his education, because it's not like his money is going into university education. And speaks the Queen's English. A cup of tea is what I would like to have when we talk about such serious discussions. They probably bought. Yeah, I mean, a lot of musicians, they have some family contacts with some producers that can help them, launch their career. Of course, in the end, the talent is what matters. Oh, by the way, there's some fountain over here. If you guys want to enjoy a fountain. There you go. A nice little fountain. Come on, focus. Come on, my boy, focus. There you go. So, yeah, so I'm saying that of course you need talent to excel at whatever you're doing, but a lot of other factors are hidden away, when you just say that, oh, it all depends on your hard work. Hard work is all you need. There's a lot of luck, and luck, basically the luck is like predestined. Like when you're born, that kind of like decides how much luck you have, some of the luck that you might have. Here we go. Lund. Unlurk, welcome back. Welcome to Lund. Here we go. All right. So, yes, exactly. सबसे बड़ा Lund. Yes. It has water in it. Yes, John, it has water in it. The fountains actually work for a change. I mean, I have seen many times where the water does not work. The fountain does not work. Sometimes they turn it off just to save water, because some summer months water is hard to get by. Lund is lucky to have a fountain. Where are you from, John? I think it's the first time I'm seeing you here. Also, welcome. Take that sign back to India. Yeah, sure. Let me just commit some theft, I don't even know how that would work out logistically. I hear it's a bad word. I mean, if I say the way Swedes say it, it's not bad. But if you translate Hindi, if you have to write Hindi in Latin letters, then it's the bad word, basically. Or it's a derogatory word for your private part. Sorry, it's very dark in here, I know that. But look at that. The couple. We have the romantic couple over here. Oh my god, the statue has pee-pee. The statue has pee-pee. I'm gonna get banned from Twitch. I'm from Copenhagen. We have lots of fountains. Well, I'm in Lund, so I have been to Copenhagen 3 or 4 times by now, but mostly for some fest or party or something like that. I did stream once or twice. I don't know. I've done like 1 or 2 streams in Copenhagen. There's also like another streamer who lives in Copenhagen, so I met him the last time I went there. I'm sure it's fine to show Lund in. Yeah, I mean they should understand, right? Like this is basically acceptable to show in Lund. We went to this restaurant, Gastronome. I don't think it's visible from here. The camera quality is shit, but yeah. Just needs an arrow pointed to the statue. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely needs big red arrows, just like in the YouTube thumbnails, you know? In YouTube thumbnails be like something like that. And then there's gonna be a big arrow pointed saying that stupid, am I stupid? Something like that. Hello Eric, thank you so much, thank you. It's almost the end of day, the first day of becoming an old man. Okay, let's not talk about me being old at 27, okay? I've learned, I think the takeaway is if you think you're old, you're gonna act old, you're gonna feel old. If you think you're young, you're gonna act younger, you're gonna feel younger. Simple as that. Have a change in mental attitude. That's probably what I need. Nope. I think Lund University even put out a letter saying how they're aware I'm using the... Yeah, they did that, Sam. That's why I always say goo goo gag. Oh, do you need milk? Do you need some milk? Father got some milk. Father's gonna go to the store to get some milk. Okay, not now. I have some milk back at home. Oh, this is also a nice restaurant. 1 minute, let me show you guys. We go. Can you see it? We go restaurant and bar. Quite nice. That's why Lagom company is sending him there. But how are you doing, Eric? Wait, Eric, where in Norway do you live? Like we just talked about crazy Norwegian, like at least for me, like I recently visited Oslo and the prices were crazy. Like you live in Oslo, bro. The prices in Oslo are crazy. We go. This reminds me, who was it that says we go in Valorant? And John, I think Copenhagen prices are a bit more, not okay, they are more expensive compared to Swedish prices, I think. But that also like boils down to, like, I think the Danish kroner is really strong compared to Swedish kroner and Norwegian kroner. I think among the kroners, the Danish kroner is the most, the strongest. Your wallet is crying a lot. I can feel it. Bro. It's totally understandable. But at least I hope you get that Oslo salary so that it doesn't hurt as much. Like I was earning Swedish salary and that too not, I'm not earning like Stockholm salary. So it hurt a lot when I was spending stuff in Oslo. But I think like since my next travel plan is in like Spain and Portugal, I'm expecting I should be able to spend a lot more. Yeah, I should be able to spend a lot more. So maybe like the budget that I'll have would help stretch out to go to a lot more places. But let's see, anyone who has been to Spain and Portugal and has some comparative, price analysis in their mind could help out. Or if they have some recommendations. I mean, it's not gonna be a very long trip for sure. I've already spent a lot of my vacation days. I'm not even sure if I have that many vacation days remaining, It's too dark. Let me just put it face forward. So this is where the tram in Lund. The tram in Lund starts from here. This is the central station. And we have like just 2 lines basically. And I think this was a very controversial, at least at the time it was being created, it was very controversial. I'll just put it face forward, it's too dark. I have heard Portugal is nice. Have you been there, Eric? Have you been to Portugal? If you're saying you have, and okay, Kana saying Spain is cheap, that's why Brits go on holiday there. Oh yeah, I think the Spain so like frustrated with how many British tourists they have. Okay, guys, you want feet pics? Here we go. Feet, or rather toe pics over here for you guys. Look at the pores, you can feel the pores over here. Look at that. No, but you want to go there? Want to come together? If you have plans for this year, maybe we could try. James is also probably thinking maybe Spain. So we could try coming. Oof, it's so windy. Ooh, the tram is coming. Let's see if it's possible to take a video of the tram. Whee! There you go. There you go. The tram is here. Whee! And it's parked. Why is there a foot culture? What about the Berlin Rave? We'll do the Berlin Rave next year, right? That was the plan. Next year we go to Berlin, we're gonna rave real hard. Hell yeah. It's a city attraction, exactly. The foot, there's like a lot of I can't say this with a straight face. But the foot statue really caught me off guard. Okay, it's really dark. I'm just gonna put it forward. And let's see if it works now. Yeah, better. Pokey statue. Oh yeah. Pokey came here years ago. And she was generous enough to donate the molds of her feet. And hence we have a statue over here. Foot attraction, exactly. This is a very sussy city for sure. Oh, we are a menace. Drunks Brits are a huge problem. Yeah, I've heard that. Like it's a big problem, the British tourists in Spain, to the point where now they despise Irish tourists, which we need to have. So maybe they need to do better. Wait, crazy. Holy shit. The tram already switched. And it's going out. Bye bye. Bye. Say bye to the tram chat. Bye. Do you guys have trams in your city? I know that Paris has and London has. I don't. Okay, even Oslo has. I don't know. I don't think where Cap lives there is no, or maybe there is, and I'm not sure about it. Get on it. No, why do I need to? I don't. I can just walk my way back home. Walking is a good way to exercise, you know. And also, I need to pay to get on, you know. I would rather just walk my way back. Look, I already like ate so many calories. I had a cake, I had some coffee with oat milk. That has to be some calories, right? So, I need to burn these calories. I only know of northern cities with trams in England. I mean, isn't it? Yeah, could be, yeah. I think trams, there were like a lot of trams, but now trams are not that popular because, you know, you could just have a lot more buses, and that's more effective in moving a lot of people from one place to another. You could reuse the road infrastructure. Don't you have some kind of monthly and yearly pass? Monthly, yes. Yearly, no. And I don't need to, like, I usually bicycle around spots, you know. So I don't use my bicycle that much in Lund. It's not a big city. It's not like Paris that's like huge. I mean, I know that we have Richa Jing who just bikes around, but in general, Paris is like huge. You need, like, especially if you have to like move long distances, you need that monthly pass. So I think it's more important in like bigger cities, but in Lund, no, not that much. What if it's like super rainy or snowy? Then you put on your rain jacket and your big boy pants, and then you bicycle your way home, work, anywhere basically. But you put on your big boy pants basically. 75 euros per month? Is that reasonable? I still have some you know, single travel tickets for Paris. So if anyone wants single travel tickets that can be used in Paris, buses, metros, let me know. Come here, take it. Otherwise, next year, if I do go to TwitchCon, I will use them up. Simple. I'll sit there. Where should I sit though? It's too dark here. It's like so damn dark over here. Yes, send via post. No, please. Please. I don't want to hear that name. It's so annoying. They are so damn annoying. Don't need a pass? No, no. Nobody's above the law. You just have to pay your fair share and just get over it, you know? Ooh, this is like a big bicycle shop we have here near the center. Friedheim Cykelfart. A lot of cycle gear, as you can see. So as you can see, like, Lund is like a city made for bicycling, and a lot of people bicycle. So this shop does quite well. Quite well. You can get all sorts of... Oh, there's also Brompton bikes. I know that Recharging uses Brompton bicycles. This has to shake booty a little. Yeah. Imagine. Oh, that's the Brompton bike for sure, the folding bikes. Wow. Nice. Amazing. Amazing. So many bicycles over here. All right, guys. Time to end the stream. Tram driver will press the stop immediately. What bike do I have? I have a very generic city bike with like 3 gears, but effectively I just bike on the second gear and the first gear. The third gear rarely used. If I'm like downhill, then I'll use the third gear, otherwise no. But yeah, let's see. Can I? My hands are freezing now. Thank you so much for joining. Next stream, I don't know. I always announce my streams on Discord. I think most of you know that. So I'm gonna get some milk. Exactly. I'm just going out to get some milk. All right. Have a good day. Thank you again for joining me on my birthday stream. Short, simple birthday stream, I guess. And we'll see you sometime. Mostly on Discord.